come, he has risen, Weeders has come again. Hello, everybody. This is Corey, and this is the Anthem Podcast.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Rob.
Oh, I'm so glad to have Matt Weeders back.
Baseball Jesus has returned.
Yeah.
More than 3 days, though. More than 3 days.
He's risen.
And that should affect you more as a Catholic than it does me as a whatever I am.
As a non-discriminate Christian?
Yes. Well, pretty discriminate if you ask people online, but otherwise, yeah.
A Christian of...
questionable morality.
of questionable... What would be the way of phrasing the different houses of Christianity, I guess?
A denomination.
Yeah.
Yes, the denomination.
Of questionable denomination.
Yes. As I made a point to somebody else who was trying to berate me this week, I was like, listen, I do like premarital protected sex, and I have it pretty often. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm on the big guy shit list at this point. And then I was like, but wait, don't you have a kid? So you're probably on his shit list too. So let's not get so judgy, shall we?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, obviously, if everybody didn't know, if you just say, oh God, oh God, oh God, while it's happening, then you're forgiven.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's why people say it.
I thought they were just calling me by my correct name. Oh!
Hit it, Manny.
You agree with me on this. Between the Ferguson to Baltimore period and now this Caitlyn Jenner thing, I'm liking it. I wish that Facebook had like a flag figure, like I could just flag somebody, not to flag to Facebook,
right?
But so
not like so that you report something they say is inappropriate.
I just want to know that this is a racist, transphobic person, so that whenever I see something later, I can be like, no need to waste my time, no need,
or get in there,
or if I'm feeling frisky and I got some time, let's jump in
because there's. I don't know if you find this with your Facebook's friend list.
Yeah.
But there's some people who I'll read the most ridiculous, like somebody will put something why doesn't Bruce Jenner just say he's gay already? Or something like that. Yeah. But it's like somebody that I don't know, like a friend of the family or something like that. Like just somebody that you don't want to start start shit with on Facebook.
I don't want to get down with you on this.
You don't want to just have it lead to your dad calling you or something like that, going why?
Yeah, and I have to say I have had to do the I've started typing furiously and then said, okay, wait, this is the old guy who my parents know through the church, and I know his kid, and that's how we became friends. I don't need to get into
no point in... Yeah. Or that person that you met once but became Facebook friends with for whatever reason.
Don't even remember how you met them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or people you met on Facebook.
Yeah.
Who knows how the hell I met you, but yeah, so...
But then there's people that you can... if you write something, then I know I can just get in there whenever I want.
Jump in and jump out. It's like double dutch. You're getting in there wait, come, and I'm out.
Just waiting for the...
just waiting for it to come around.
Just waiting for the ropes.
Ted Cruz,
it happened before anything.
Who gets the news and the very next day on a stump speech somewhere makes a joke.
Right.
And then tries to backtrack from it like he's not an asshole.
Yeah.
Now listen to me, Ted Cruz. I am a professional asshole. I know you don't get all that bullshit from me. I do that. Sometimes I will say shit I know will offend you and then backtrack and pretend I didn't mean it, but I always mean it. And I know what you're doing. So that's my message to Ted Cruz. Yeah. And by the way, can we stop giving this guy some press?
Is
listening. Well, if that's true, let me dial in
sitting
for a minute.
Indian style on the floor with his notepad.
List of enemies. He's got a notebook. But no, can we just stop giving him press?
Free legal advice.
Can we stop giving him press because he cannot be president of the United States. There are certain rules that the Constitution requires. Very few of them.
Yeah.
Which doesn't really mean anything today.
Right.
But then the natural-born citizen one. And we've widely defined natural-born citizen.
Yeah.
John McCain was born in the Panama Canal Zone. Wait, no. Somebody else was born in the Panama Canal Zone. Can't remember who. John McCain was not born in the U.S., though. He was born on a military base.
Right.
And basically, SCOTUS before, Supreme Court of the United States said, well, when we say natural born, we read that as meaning...
has citizenship
of America naturally without needing to do anything else. And not marrying in or anything, just born here. He was born on a military base so he could be president. But Ted Cruz, as Texan as he is from Canada. He was born in Canada. That's where he can't be president of the United States. So his best hope is to cause a constitutional crisis. The police or the people vote for him, but he can't be president. He's hoping for what every intern has always hoped for, what every person has, where you get that interview that you are not nearly qualified for,
right?
And you hope you impress the people, and then they're like, well, we said he had to have these qualifications at a minimum, but he doesn't. But we really like him.
We wanted a college education, but god damn is he sharp.
Yeah, the experience factor, the experience.
Yeah.
So that's basically what he's hoping
I think he could learn on the job.
That's what we need, yeah. Enough of that, can we please?
Right.
But no, so the insensitivity, like the cojones on this guy to know what happened and then the next day specifically go out and attack him, in joke form or not, the couth, no couth at all.
Yeah.
And that's our political process means that one person from each of these parties will be elected president.
It sounds almost like a Huckabee level.
Oh god! And let's hope his campaign is over. I said this week.
It's going to go on in shadow form, I think, for quite some time.
I said this week.
He's got to make some speeches. He's got to get on the news. He's got to.
He now has a satire political campaign. That's what it is. We realize we're out of it.
It's the onion of.
It's the onion of presidential campaigns. So it's just about like how I feel like at this point he's like, what can I say for them to take the mic away?
Yeah.
At what point do they just say,
At what point does the Supreme Court just like come out collectively and hold a press conference and be like, all right, enough.
We won't allow this. We're not going to allow this to happen.
Even if people were dumb enough to elect you, we are not going to allow this to legally stand.
Yeah.
We had correctly attributed Caitlyn Jenner as her new name.
Yes.
The artist formerly known as Bruce Jenner.
Right.
Is Caitlyn Jenner.
And multiple news sources.
Yeah.
We didn't
just hear one and go like, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
But the difference between when the actual announcement came out and when we had made the proclamation on the podcast changed the Caitlyn from a K to a C.
Right. Which means somebody heard it.
Which sort of threw off our a lot of what we said was based off of the fact that you knew it was going to be fake when there was a K involved. Right. So, but I still stand by most of it, which is why I didn't like.
That's what I'm going to ask you. Do you stand by even with the Caitlyn with a C? Do you stand by all the?
It's not. I feel like even more now that I'm thinking about it, like they couldn't have done it. They're too savvy. I said it last week. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, I've been fooled too many times to just full on defense of the subject.
And again, the whole point being, if one transgender child gets negatively impacted because this turns out to be a farce, Caitlyn Jenner should not be able to sleep at night because of that.
Well, and also somebody asked. I wish I could find the quote so I could put it in the show notes. I'll look around for it. But somebody had I think it was in the Vanity Fair piece. Yeah. I feel like in an early preview of it, I saw this. Much like the Diane Sawyer interview, somebody had asked, well, why are you profiting off of this?
That was in the Vanity Fair interview.
And it's her reaction was, this is America and I'm a capitalist. I think you have enough money for enough lifetimes. More than
what is it? Ari says we have enough money for 5 lifetimes.
Yeah, I don't see anything that could possibly happen in Caitlyn Jenner's life from this point on.
Right.
That would require more money than she already has. So, if it was me,
right?
If it was me, if I decided that I had been, I've really been a woman this whole time on the inside, and I needed to, and I was in the same situation, I think I would. Even if I did a show, maybe to raise awareness for her, I would probably donate whatever I made towards some charity that would help the cause.
We don't know, though. Maybe that will happen.
Maybe it will, but so far, every single thing has sort of been like, well, I'm a capitalist, so of course I'm going to make money.
So listen, Caitlyn, our suggestion is that there are many, many, many great charities who support the transgender community and LBGT altogether, kids who are trying to come to terms with themselves and who
give it to Clyde. I don't give a
anything,
shit.
Anything. But that's where it should go. Caitlyn Jenner is not a bad looking lady.
No.
I gotta say, I was like, wow. Wow. Look at you.
I didn't at the Diane Sawyer interview.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to go well.
No.
This is not a judgment of her personally. This is just I didn't imagine it was going to look very good.
No.
But yeah, good on you.
And have you seen that Jon Stewart piece where he did on the Daily Show?
Yeah. Congratulations, you're now a woman.
We are judging you solely based on how you look in a dress and not so much how the character of anything.
Yes.
Speaking of Hollywood.
We took in the 7:40 showing of Entourage at the at the Cinemark in Towson.
But no, so I don't want to give any spoilers because people haven't seen it. But go see it. If you like the show, go see it.
Yeah.
If you like that type of comedy, go see it. If you're expecting Amadeus, you're gonna be disappointed.
I would further that if you have an allergic reaction to douchebags and Axe body spray, I would probably try and see it at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday.
Oh God, that crowd in there was a motley crew.
When these people are at their quote unquote jobs.
No, when they're still sleeping it off from the night before.
Sleeping off the Monday night tequila shots they did.
But no, it was an excellent movie. I loved it. And I went with two people who have been to California. You and EP have both been to California. And the first thing both of you
LA
said...
specifically,
LA.
too.
And the first thing both of you said when we got out was like, man, I want to go back to LA. The opening scene made me want to go to LA. And I've never been, and now the opening scene, I was like, yes, let's go.
I do like the drama line where it's like, if all else fails, we'll just go back to New York. He's like, I can't go back to New York. I like the weather too much out here.
But go see the Entourage movie. It's fantastic. You said that there was a couple of moments where you were like, oh, that could be us. Yeah.
I will. I brought this up at our post movie dinner at Chipotle.
Our breakdown. Yes.
Yeah. I don't really get the continuity of this film.
No,
because it ended in 2011, 2010, 11, something like that.
Yeah.
And the movie was supposed to it picks up 3 days after the end of the series, and then most of it's 8 months after that.
Well, it picks up 9 days after the end of the series.
Right.
And then 8 months after that. Right.
I mean, it's within 9 months that this movie happens.
No spoilers, but you'll know why.
Well, some of these things are known. There's been enough talk about it, but Russell Wilson is in the movie.
Right.
Russell Wilson wasn't drafted yet
in the NFL. 10 or 11.
Yeah. He hadn't won a Super Bowl for sure, and he talks about getting a ring.
Well, here's the thing. So they have to walk the fine line of they want the most up-to-date stars in it.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Armie Hammer wasn't anybody.
Yeah, and most of those people weren't anybody.
Yeah.
But they wanted to keep the most up-to-date stars, but then keep the continuity of the storyline. Although, I would argue, without the...
Though, actually, Armie Hammer might have been... Because when did The Social Network come out?
Oh, 2012. Yeah, so, I mean, that was timely.
Yeah, I guess that one would work.
Well, but the problem is that there are things that take only a certain amount of months. And if you want to include the storyline,
but I mean, it'd be like if we went there and it's just like, oh, hey, Caitlyn Jenner, what are you doing here? I'd be like, wait a minute.
This isn't right.
Did this happen last week or did this happen 5 years ago?
Right.
I'm confused.
But you enjoyed it?
Yeah. I can complain so little.
Yes.
About an Entourage movie. I know what I was signing up for.
It's not 12 Years a Slave. Yeah. Don't go expecting some Oscar caliber performance.
Except for from Johnny Drama.
Johnny Drama. Not Oscar. But no, wait, so what is it, the thing you read online? That was the opening to the the opening to the screenplay?
Oh, I heard this on some podcast where it was just they were reading from the screenplay and somebody said oh man, you have an amazing ass. And then the action line was we see an amazing ass.
That is what you should expect from this film. Right. That.
Just, you're getting some tasty hoots.
You're
getting boys being boys.
In the first 1 minute, we have...
You're going to feel really old when you see Haley Joel Osment if you haven't seen him already.
Oh, God. But in the first, let's say the first 2 minutes of the film, we get 1 minute of exposition, amongst various characters.
Yeah.
And about 45 seconds of semi-naked to fully naked women.
Yeah.
That's the first 2 minutes of the film. That's what you should expect. And there were people in the theater that were way too young to have known the show.
There was
at
an
all.
8-year-old sitting in the seat away from me.
Too young, buddy. Too young.
Yeah,
Why did you this movie?
I don't get why they let him in at all. Like,
parents have the final say.
Oh, I know, but that's still like, I don't know.
That's a bad parental decision, not a bad movie decision.
I mean, granted, I don't give a shit. Like, you know.
And granted, I want a Entourage 2 movie, so an additional $11.65. I'm fine with that. Give them the money, get the ass in the seat. Let's get another movie made.
I think it's going to do surprisingly well in the box office.
Projections are that the opening weekend will clear the budget. So
yeah,
that's
all
it takes.
All you can ask.
That's all it takes to get another one. Is that you have an audience and you make back your budget the first time, which means they'll get a bigger budget next time. And how do you get a bigger budget movie than that? That was insane.
Well, I don't imagine you paid the cameos that much.
No, I meant like the yacht, which is in the trailer.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. The cars, which are probably given to them to use.
Oh well, Cadillac clearly sponsored that movie. Figured out
that car though. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's nice.
I want that car. But anyway,
or the Lambo.
I'm not big on the yellow Lambo. I'm not a big.
Well, I wouldn't get it in yellow.
I'm not in Lambo. I can go without. Even Ari's Ferrari, I can go without the Ferrari. Like the classic Cadillacs. I mean, Johnny Drama's Lincoln.
Oh yeah.
I would drive that.
Yeah,
I would prefer to be driven in that, but that's a nice car.
Maybe one day I'll be out there.
Do you know they don't make?
I'll be your turtle.
They don't make. I keep telling people that's what's going to happen. But they don't make suicide doors anymore. And did you notice that the CL had the the suicide? Oh God, I want that car.
Did you see?
It's only like $115.
Have you been keeping up on Silicon Valley too? By the way,
yeah.
Where it's just like, I have doors that open like this,
not like this,
not like this, not like this,
like this. He gets out and slams the door a couple of times. By the way, if you're not watching Silicon Valley, fucking watch Silicon Valley. What's wrong with you?
Oh my God, did you buy us a car? No, I bought me a car. And this is proof that you're not an asshole?
You drove over here with a bow on it? No, I put the bow on after I parked. Yeah.
Oh, good shit.
Well, anyway, so boys being boys, lots of naked women, and not God. He's aged. Some of the people there aged horribly. God.
No, I mean, okay, so and I'm not trying to pick fun at Haley Joel Osment, but it looks like his face, like the child part of his face, just remained, and like an adult face grew around it. Like his eyes are like.
It looks like
do you know what I mean?
No, he looks like a dude with a big head who's wearing a Haley Joel Osment mask from the 60s. Just on top, covering everything.
Like a child-size Haley Joel Osment mask.
And there's just a head around it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, he did a good job. I bravo to you, young Haley Joe.
And what did another actor you loved in this?
Oh, Billy Bob Thornton, who I could literally watch do anything.
Can't fucking miss with Billy Bob. And yet you haven't seen Monsters Ball.
Yeah, I know. It's a blind spot. What can I say?
We're gonna have to go through the list. I'm sure there's other ones you haven't seen. Deep Impact, not Deep Impact, the other one.
That was Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yeah,
you saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's
good. Clearly.
Let me see.
Don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, baby.
Music break. All right. Well, anyway, so
I think that's my favorite baby in music too.
Because I miss you, baby.
It's what's so great about it is it's the hard B up front.
Yeah.
But then it's sort of the trail and then it like comes back. So it's kind of like if you thought of it as like a waveform, it's like a U.
Right.
Because I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh man. Well, anyway,
now we gotta put that music.
Right now, I'm looking at it. But anyway, so everybody in that did a great job.
That like there's a word back there and there's a wall, and then you're just trying to like break the word's trying to break through all it can, but then it's just not happening.
The word's chasing you through the airport, but it can't get through security. Yeah. It's like, hey,
I love you. Don't leave without me. And I'm already on a plane to Milan, and
yes, exactly. Well, that was a tangent. Anyway,
I think we've done good here today.
I don't know if it's been good, but we certainly did something.
Much like the SRB administration. You can reach us at Corey at otheanthem.com, otheanthem.com, otheanthem on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, and the listener line, 443-219-7595.
What's that number again?
443-219-7595. And also, if any of you are listening because you saw something on Facebook, which apparently a lot of people did this week.
Yeah.
This past week. Thank you for listening. And I'm not just the new people, but I'm appreciative of everyone who listens. But
fuck you if you've been listening for a year. Welcome to the new people.
If you've been with us all this time, fuck you. If you're brand new, welcome.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm never going to turn on you, new people.
Yes. Well, and welcome to hopefully new listeners who are getting a taste of what it is that we offer. So it's all this and more every single week on the podcast. Anyway, you can find me on all your social networks at Robert N. Cheek, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, everywhere at Robert N. Cheek. Check out themovementinsurrection.com for words about my first book. You can find The Movement Insurrection, TM Insurrection on Twitter, Tumblr, and everywhere else. Faux Novel, Faux Novel on Twitter. Faux is the new novel coming out June 16th, a week from when this airs.
And next week we're going to have a big faux-related episode.
Special episode. Yeah. So stay tuned for that.
Where you can learn all about it. We'll read you excerpts. We'll talk about the nitty-gritty.
Also check out deaddrop.com for all the news that you're missing out on. And finally, foundingthefuture.us for my political blog if you'd like to hear more of my political rantings.
I should guest spot it. Guest spot on Founding the Future.
And rant about the mayor?
Yeah.
You're welcome to any time.
All right. Well, I may just do that.
Well, as always, you are listening to the Oh the Anthem podcast, part of the Oh the Anthem digital network. For Corey and Mayor SRB, this is Rob. Have a great week, everybody.
So that's it. Episode 61 of the Spotlight. If you want to see this week's full episode with a cool new video, check up here. And if you want to hear about when we first talked about Bruce Jenner, down here. Until then, see you next week.